Hello, fellow writers, authors, illustrators, creators. I'm Nessa B. Schwartz, and I'm here writing in my journal. And I was just thinking about a couple of things, and that is when you are traditionally published as a children's book author, as I am, and when I received my 4-book contract all those years ago, and how happy I was about that. Now, 2 years later, is it really worth it that I traditionally published? Or would it have been better to self-publish and have more control over the books? And that is a question I'm thinking about as I'm writing in my journal tonight and just kind of reflecting over my experience. And I'd like to share a couple points with all of you that might be helpful to you when you're deciding whether you want to be traditionally published or to be self-published, or if you're thinking of going with a small press publisher or going with a major publisher. And all of those scenarios take you down a different road, a different route. And the one that I chose was traditional publishing, and to pitch and sub my stories out myself to small press publishers. I had taken a course, it was a UCLA writing extension course, and it was just phenomenal and how much it helped me. But my instructor, he shared with me, he said, because I was really, really determined to be published by a major publishing house like Random Penguin House or Macmillan or Candlewick Press, any one of the really big, what I considered big publishers. And he said, there's no need for that. You can try to be published through small press publishers, and they're excellent. So in June, a few years ago, it was a summer, and I was kind of wanting to give up, but I had taken this course and I was thinking about what the instructor said, and so I did. I submitted the manuscripts and the pitch and the idea for the children's chapter book series. And right away, the very next day, the editor who I had submitted the query letter to and the pitch wrote me back and said, just 2 lines. She said, "This is great. We are very interested." And then from there, things kind of spiraled, and we kept having discussions and emails back and forth. It happened slowly. It did not happen overnight. It happened over a course of, so this was June, and it was the very next year, in April, that I signed the contract. So we had been corresponding for months and sending sample chapters and just kind of chatting back and forth until they finally offered that contract. Now, these years later, I have 4 books out in the world, and I've had some amazing experiences as a published author through traditional means, not self-publishing, which, like I said, is a totally different road to go down. So yes, it was worth it. It was really worth it, and it was validation for me. But at the same time, now I'm writing in my journal and thinking about this journey that's pretty much behind me. I fulfilled my contracts. What's next? What do I do next? And I'm thinking about other projects and whether I do want to go down the road of traditional publishing again. Even though it was worth it for those books, is it worth it to go forward? Should I get a literary agent? Should I just keep pitching on my own? These are all questions that I have and wonder about. So maybe we'll keep exploring those questions together on this channel, and I hope that you all will subscribe. I'd like to share more about my journey as a traditionally published author, and maybe give you all just a few tips. So even if you're not published yet, let's just say you're out there and you have a manuscript and you're just writing and trying to figure out if you even want to submit your work and put yourself out there. Even if you're at that early point, I think it's good to know what happens, the reality of what happens after you are published. Those are my thoughts for tonight while I was writing in my journal, and I wanted to share them with all of you. I hope you're having a really good day. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.